Hello everybody and welcome to my bonus video of TF2's Freak Fortress 2 engine guide. I will not really go over how you can play as engineer, but behind the scenes productions. Stuff that I have found interesting enough to be put here or stuff that got cut out. If you haven't seen the video, I'll put the link in the description. This whole video was a group effort which would not have turned the same way if I just did it alone. So let's begin with the most major things, new Clank pictures. Before this project I was using the same PNGs I used since 2018, appearing for the first time when I look at the heavy the squid situation. But like after 4 years, I thought it was about time they were updated. So I got into contact with an SFM artist named Sorex. He was a really friendly individual and produced them at a fairly good price too. It took a lot of time to get them just right, like I wanted them to be as good as they can be. The first verses had a very heavy shadows, but I felt they weren't good, so I asked him to produce some without and with lighter shadows. I then tested them on random videos, and while some don't have background sounds, I decided to make them more humorous by putting Ed and Eddie's sound effects. It was liked by many who I shared them with to see how they like the new pictures that one gal from Ratchet and Clank Discord made this funny meme as well. I will now play some of them so you get the idea why I found these hilarious.
Hello, Ed boys! Many doors, yes? Too much for couch potato Ed boys like yourself.
Say the magic words! Bubbly bubbly boo!
Rolf is not amused, you... how do you say? Ducks? Yes, that is what I said. Ducks! See? Ducks!
Holy mackerel!
So after getting them done and generally being happy with them, I wasn't planning to change them anytime soon. But Fiska, the guy who did Source Filmmaker, contacted me and offered to do new ones for me. And his work usually doesn't disappoint, so I was like, why not? I can add a few new ones like holding a cup and pointing with a stick. Still, if you people want good Source Filmmaker artwork, I highly recommend Sorex. He makes some good artwork with good prices as well. I originally wanted the thumbnail to be this clear reference to Ratchet and Clank 3 cover art, but we both kinda agreed that it didn't look great. So he made a new one, better one for the thumbnail. So I'll use it here so it won't go to waste. Let's talk about the Gmod parts. I asked Gmod, this Gmod animation, to do transitions for me because at the time I didn't know how to do stop motion animations. I would have probably gotten the video out 2 weeks earlier if I just learned animation myself, but I was at the time very lazy to do so. And I wanted this video to be special, so I gladly accepted the delay. I had to cut some of his videos to fit into my transitions, so this is like one of the reasons why I made this bonus video. Because these are really good.
Come on, fellas! Don't worry, boys. The engineer is here.
Time to swat that mosquito!
If it was so hard out, no mind.
What in Sam Hill?
Got him! Hidden.
Then, a friend of mine called Pinkerton offered that I can use his music in the video, which I happily agreed to because his tracks are quite nice. While happy to work in a group, it kinda got messy. I am not too experienced with leading, so there were some parts that kinda got difficult with like deadlines and what some parts look like with Clanks and Gmod. But I am to blame for this because I've never really worked with more than one person. Despite some growing pains, everything worked out in the end and I don't mind collabing again in the future. And finally, the script. I've been planning to do this ever since 2021. After getting released from the army early, I talk about updating my channel. And thought this video could be a stepping stone for the changes. I talk about replacing Trashbot AK. I'll be honest, ever since the FNAF 4th video, I fucking despised using this model in Source Filmmaker. It was janky, the head shrunk whenever I tried to lock the hat and just talk about being original. I at the time started again expressing my fondness towards turtles because I used to get bullied for liking them. But to be fair, I was kinda weird about it when I was young. So I went to work and started brainstorming ideas. I talk about trying to learn Blender and do this Beast Wars inspired Clank where he has turtle elements and go transform into snapping turtle. But I am lazy and that will require effort, so I put my sax into TF2. Engineer has turtle cosmetics, so I started testing different ways to hide the human aspect because Valve never finished the turtle set. And I wanted it to be a robot too, so I tried out different robot items as well. And then I ended up with this log, which is kinda busy, but I really like it. So I went ahead and started planning a small storyline on how my small robot would get upgraded into Trash Snapper AK. I talk about doing this humorous origins by making him get hit by a truck when he's walking across Falk and then being brought to a mysterious facility where he gets upgraded to this new environment because his processors are so slow, they thought it would be a funny joke to make him look like a turtle. They then would have given him a mission to document FF2 gameplay in exchange for saving his life, and after the mission would have fixed his original body but kept it in there in case he would want to go back to it. But not many people were into the idea of Trash Snapper and preferred the original one, and I ran into so many issues like engineer's face clipping and the mouth refusing to open. This idea wasn't really working out in the end and would be generally not well liked, so I cancelled it and put the video on the shelf for the time being. So I then decided to make him this Easter egg character who appears in the background sometimes. Then when I was thinking about replacing Trashbot for the engineer, I was planning to do an explanation where I am in the office talking to my manager and he would have given me a paper telling me where I need to go and I will storm out of the office shouting I am tired of this crap. And then the manager would have asked the engineer who was just drinking soda if he wants to be the next star. And at the end I would have agreed to become a mentor for the engineer and let him do the explanations. But this was even less like idea because believe me or not, a lot of people think Clank with a hat is very funny and think it's more original than the engineer. And I have to agree, I'm quite happy that I didn't do any changes, except kinda disappointed that Trash Snapper didn't become a thing. At this point I really wanted to do the project and still wanted some kind of change. I contacted Sorex and well, I updated my Clank with this video. The amount of failed replacements and trash name characters have in my opinion gotten ridiculous that I have been planning to fix it. I'm not going to share any details because they're still in development, but I'm fairly certain it could be an interesting concept if this goes somewhere. Oh, and this video was expensive, because how many keys I had to pay for the thumbnail clanks and of course for the Gmod parts. I am never spending this amount of money for a single video again, until YouTube pays me. So the moral of the story is that Clank is great, people love him and I love him too, so I shall keep him here, just update him to look better every few years or so, and everything shall be good. FF2 is great as well, you all should play it more, and so watch the video because I am very proud of it. That's all I had to share this time around. I really enjoyed my time with the video and I think it was good enough stepping stone for my channel changes. Thank you all for watching and have a nice day.